as some of you may have already noticed, I am playing Strange Antiquities, which is also by Bad Viking. Uh, because when I found out that this existed, I was like, I think I had already finished Strange uh, Horticulture, and I decided that, you know what, I really like this style of gameplay, so I really want to play Strange Antiquities. So here I am playing Strange Antiquities because this is my channel and I can do what I want. Also, this came out last year, and it was not on my radar, probably because I hadn't played Strange Horticulture at the time. But now that I have, I am very, very excited to play this one. I also did a couple of things off camera. I changed the sound and stuff like that. I also found out that it will auto label things that have been identified. So, yay. I'd rather it do that. I mean, there is like a little bit of like good lord, maybe I shouldn't play this. My brain is dead. There is a little I mean, there is a reason why it would be better for me to do the labeling myself, because I would be more likely to remember it. But I'm bad at spelling and reading comprehension. So we're just gonna start game. First thing that we get. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. 2. The ravens were an omen. A circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of the rising dread. Ooh, the animation's already so much better. Pretty. Cat. Yeah. Alright, so this is day 1. We're starting on a Thursday instead of a Friday. We have, oh, cool, a plant, a couple of other things. Okay, so I know this is going off, but what is going off over here? Nothing. Cool, I don't have anything. So let's get started. Eli White. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass, and must leave at once. Okay, bye. I am leaving the shop in your care, with some reluctance, I might add. Okay, bitch. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay. A book. Oh, shit. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully, and remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Okay, bye. Oh. Ooh. I like how everything swings when you move. Okay, that's fascinating. What's this? Reminder, I stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Is that because you don't trust me? How dare you? Ooh. Sweet. on thermic fields in all thermic objects and produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thermic lens. A deVinic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Okay, you can go back in there. Can I move stuff like... Okay, I can. Oh, I have a person. Well, the person can wait. Ooh, I can explore now. Alright, here's the... Oh. Okay, so this is... I'm just in Undermere. I can't leave Undermere. These are cool. Just gonna put those there. Nice. Alright. Ah, fancy. Alright. Can you go down here? Yes. Thomas Pope. Congratulations! Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. Alright, which one of these will kill you? That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. To inspect item. Color and composition, a sense of touch, scent and sound, inner perception. Okay. Move the cursor over different parts of the object to inspect it. It's made out of clay. Sense of touch. It is textured. Pointy. I have nothing to remark, so it has it doesn't make a sound and it doesn't have a smell. I have nothing to remark, and it has no, like, anything. Okay, so how do I get out of here? So if I open this... How do I open this? No, you can't have my book. So the book has done nothing. What's this? Oh, hey, look at that. The cat gets a day. The Thaumaturge, Eli White. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector of curator of powerful objects. Objects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been driving force of his adult life. As owner of Strange Antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a tide that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Alright, and that's his. So... I'm going to assume, because I can't open this, right? Nope, okay. It wasn't the item looking. I should slow down and think this through more carefully. Should I? Like, what exactly am I looking for? Because, like, I would assume that would have been a hunter's boon. Can I... It's not that one, I don't think. What is this? Oh, that's the map. An orange gemstones, wood, gold, wood, polished, warm. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Interesting. So maybe that is a hunter's boon? I have nothing to remark. Okay. So, oh wait, wrong one. I'm gonna give you this. Nope. Ooh, very close to death. So, can I... Okay, I wonder if I can just open the book here. Okay. Hunter's Boon. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power to the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, which those are the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Okay. Simple items without embellishment. Like this. Yay! Identified. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Sweet. I'm magic. Ooh, a Selenic token. These carved totems are commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Alright, cool. Business as usual. Handle your first customer. Maybe this one? That is fascinating. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters ago. Gone. A creeping dark is set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. A shadow hold. A shadow hold. A shadow hold, or oshadic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oshadic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with elaborate design called shadow catchers. So whatever has this design on it. This one. I'm dead. Dang it. Oh, no, I'm not quite dead. Okay, so that wasn't it. Are we sure? You're looking for a shadow hold, right? So this has the shadow design on it. So does that. Well, that kind of... So how is this not a shadow hold? I mean, this is also 6-sided, right? Nope. I'm dead. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Okay, cat, moon. Okay. Click a segment of the seal and bank the dice to break it. Okay. I don't have any stars. Okay, I don't understand how this works. Oh, does X is bad. Okay. Okay. Oh man, I can't use any of these dice. Okay. Oh, stars can be any man. Is this a star? No. That's the sun. Yay. Sanity restored. Win the dice game. I still don't understand entirely how that works, but okay. I'm back. Okay. The nights are drowning again. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. Told a shadow hold will draw it out. Oh, it's a container. That's right. This thing. Yay! This item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Yeah? Sunbond. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metals of some kind, using a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth of light of the sun and a brightness in the person. Interesting. Okay. What's this? Nothing. Alright. Next person. It's a mailman! With what's all these ravens flying about under me today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Thank you. What you've got me? We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boat yard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's nothing much use here, but I thought of you when I came across the entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Okay. Can I go exploring? He was in the boatyard. The boatyard. Here we go. 8. Okay. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats. Slowly being claimed by the weeds in the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from Strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me to the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water and thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of brown paper out of the desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Sleep vessel. Okay. Apparently as an afterthought and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I've no use for it, he says. Do we know what it's for? Ooh, item discovered. It's a weird thing to be holding on to, old man. I'll put you right there for now. Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. An Ossic ring. Ossic ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Korchin. That's cool. Ossic ring. Come back here. But the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out after their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Korchin's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to their ear. The serpent goddess. So is it like an actual ring? Soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. I think I found it. There we go. Made of bone, this item satisfies the description of macabre. Closer inspection confirms that the hissing noise can indeed be heard. deValiante. I keep meaning to read those. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eater mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. Okay. A voice of... Is it Kernanos or Cernanos? Might help me, but to put me at ease. Or it might do the opposite. A voice of Cernanos. Alright. Voice of Cernanos. Cernanos wearing his torque. The name Voice of Cernanos is used to refer to any bronze torque. Okay. That has certain imbued properties with skill. With skill, such as an item can be used to read patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernanos is a pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. So we need to find a necklace thingy. Perfect. This item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Cernanos in the sketch. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be the window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps a layer that requires something more than traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Cool. Hey, we're closed. And I don't think I need to do any exploring. The ornithologist Edmund Bishop, the 14th Lord of Gleaston Castle, is a man of wealth and privilege like the 13th before him. He is a man who would be easy to despise, as his father was, but he is well loved by those who know him. Now retired, he was a professor of ancient languages at the University of Cumbria, but his real passion is birds. His students learn to divert particularly dense lectures on Latin declension by asking about local owl species, or by quizzing the professor on increasingly exotic bird calls. Edmund was only too happy to oblige, spending hours recounting stories of adventures in Africa and New Zealand. Okay. Kitty. So we can actually pet the cat multiple times, unlike in Strange Horticulture, you couldn't do that with the cat. I really like how this... just like watching them swing. What's this? Oh! Okay, that's cool. Anything else like that? I can't move the cat. There's a weird symbol there. Voice of Cernanos. Cernanos. Hunter's Boon. Osmic Ring. Shadow Hold. Okay. Let's end the day. Do we get tarot cards? The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. I wonder if that's... because the other one was about Thea. Oh. Weird. Okay. Ooh. Are those... An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. He ran northwest from what?